So, we have a couple of appointments this evening. And it's awesome. Patty, congratulations on 2 new members coming into your police department. It's awesome.
Well, let's hear about him and vote him in first before I accept it. I don't want to jinx myself.
You know what? I know what your vote is, so.
Oh, come on up. Are you calling me up?
Yes, I am.
Great. I just want to start by saying thank you guys so much for being able to hold this meeting so that we can get them appointed. This full-time position has been posted since mid to end of May. And this is the first gentleman that we've had, the first candidate we've had who not only met the posting requirements, but also met our standards for our background. So we're very happy to request that James Fitzgerald be appointed to a full-time police officer for the town of Newbury. He's got 3 years experience in Deerfield. His family is relocating, which is what brings him to us in our area. He's got all the certifications necessary through post and all the training requirements, so he meets all eligibility for appointment. So I appreciate your consideration for him.
How lucky are we?
I feel very lucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pardon me, just checking the battery. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Thank you. Nope, thank you.
And then.
So do you want to do them one at a time or do both?
We'll do
I-
both. You go ahead.
Madam Chair, if I may,
Oh, Jesus. Oh, sorry.
your letter says that this will be the 11th chair filled, and there's
Yes.
11 slots.
Yes.
And there's 12 total available?
Correct.
Do we have a plan in the future for filling that 12th slot? Or-
We're still trying real hard.
So it's posted as
Yes,
posted as a position?
it's posted, the position is posted, yes.
Good enough.
I think after last week's commendations, that it will bring more people to the table and say, I want to be a participant in the town. And that was a great ceremony last week.
Thank you.
Everybody deserved all of that.
Thank you. I think we're a great town and department to work for.
And actually, we're sort of out of protocol here because we should have motioned already to accept the position.
Yes.
I apologize.
You want to do it now, second?
Yeah, I motion to accept
James Fitzgerald.
and appoint the full-time police officer, James Fitzgerald, to the Newbury Police Department.
And second.
Motion approved.
All those in favor?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Hey, I'm new at this game.
Any opposed? Thank you.
All right, now, before we get started on the second one, Jeff, do you want to?
Nope, go ahead.
Hey, I'm looking for my page.
Yep. Motion to, go ahead.
Okay, I make a motion that we appoint a part-time police officer, Robert Adams, to the Newbury Police Department.
Position of part-time, yep.
Yes.
Second.
All in favor?
Or discussion?
Discussion?
Do you want to say anything about him?
I would love to. So part-time police officers, they used to be called reserves for us. The Commonwealth got rid of the reserve status. Now everybody who works as a police officer has to have full-time academy certification, which he does. He worked for Rowley Police Department through patrol and detectives from 2012 to 2023, at which time he went to work for the Secret Service full-time. We still partner with him. He is a network, I wrote this down, a network intrusion forensic analyst. So he works with computers and evidence that are electronic evidence. He has asked to come work part-time for us as an officer, working shifts because he worked so hard for his officer certification. In order to maintain it, you need to be a working police officer. We would be very lucky to have Bob Adams as a part-time officer. Our part-time officers we use to try to absorb overtime in the budget. So if somebody's out sick or on vacation, or we have additional assignments that we need, we try to fill them with part-time officers before we fill them with full-time officers at an overtime rate. So he would be our third part-time officer for the department if appointed.
Awesome.
It's great, but, and the note of Secret Service is, are we talking federal?
Yes,
Okay.
yep. And his employer, there's no conflict of interest or anything.
Is he still employed for this?
He is, that's his full-time job. He would be working part-time for us, picking up shifts.
It's great. Big eyes open.
Yeah.
Do we have any limit on how many part-time
No.
officers we can have? I didn't think so.
No,
And you said this would be the third?
this would be our third.
Wow. Did we just hit a little jackpot here?
I feel as though we did. I've worked with Bob Adams for years when he was in Raleigh and I was here, as he made it through the ranks there. And I know firsthand the quality of work that he does. Deputy Chief Wachowski works with him in his new role when the deputy chief, excuse me, does his internet crimes-based things. And we're very lucky to have him,
So he's got the black suit and the sunglasses.
hypothetically.
Great, awesome. I think it's, like I said, I think we hit the jackpot with a couple of different people that we're bringing on board, and I'm thankful for that.
Thank you.
Jeff, anything?
Any other discussion?
Everything's good.
All in favor? Aye.
Thank you, and again, thank you for holding this special meeting. We're looking forward to getting them appointed so we can get them in the schedule. I really, really appreciate this. Thank you so much.
Everything we can do to make the town a better place is what we're gonna do.
Thank you, thank you.
Motion to adjourn.
Anything from the people that came this evening?
Is there gonna be a comment?
Well, if anybody would like to make a comment, can they this evening, Tracy?
It's not on the agenda, I think, be up to the chair.
Sitting as the chair, I welcome any kind of comment. I'm gonna hold you to like two
Okay.
minutes.
It's only gonna be 30 seconds,
Oh,
promise.
even better.
Mike Doyle, 6 Morgan Ave, Newbury, came to the board 6-7 weeks ago about the media committee. Chairman Greco gave an answer to the board. All I'm asking is, I heard Chairman Greco's, nobody, it hasn't been discussed. As a board, you're a board of 5. All I'm asking is, would you put it on the agenda and discuss as a board, not one person making the decision that we're not having a media committee? Okay, I think it's important. I think it's in the contract with cable. I think we're supposed to have a media committee.
If you could provide us with that information, that would be great. And the other thing is that it will be taken under strong consideration to be put on a future agenda.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
May I ask Tracy, if we actually, I just want to expand on it a little bit with the, I think the PEG funds in that account is probably more important to discuss as a board prior to, especially like the articles in the warrant coming out. I would like to personally see maybe on the agenda that we could even have it a dual discussion where we're talking about the media committee and the future of the PEG funds. I would like to add that to an agenda. And I understand that, Alicia has full control over how she wants to set her agenda up, and I'm just throwing that out there, that's all.
We're just throwing it all out there.
Got it.
And on that note, I motion to adjourn.
Already?
Yeah.
Everybody else happy? Okay, Second?
You need to vote on that second, yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.